Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. We're going to do Junk Journal January and we're going to put a signature together. As you remember, we did come on and do this, the collage cover. I haven't done anything to the front yet, but we will. There's a tuck spot in there. But anyway, we're doing the signature. I've already got this together. Then I've pulled out some. It's only about 6 pages. And I've sewn around these to make it easier and for time. I've got another page there. Another page. I want this baggie. And we're going to put that like so. I'm just showing you how I source my stuff. There's boiled paper that I boiled. There's that beautiful page and that one and that one. Now what I want to do before we source out any more paper is, oh, that's vintage. That is 1926, so we'll use that. We might even use that. But what I want to make is a big envelope both sides. So I've got somewhere where I can tuck my stuff in. Now how I want to do this is I'm going to rip that. I might move these papers. We'll pick more. There's heaps in here. We're going to pick more, but I just want an open envelope, and I might get some, I don't know. I'm trying to see. I just find what I need. Maybe. All right. So I'm going to show you how I make my envelopes. And normally what I do is, first and foremost, I am going to stick something on one side down. Maybe this paper. No. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. What I want to do is because I want to shove things in and out of my envelope, I like to stick something down first. So we're going to use the glue. I've got it open and I didn't fix it. Not to worry. And I want to sew around this. I like having a big envelope. I really do. So I'll just give you some tips and tricks. Because I want to tuck things in, you know. Because in January, you've got a lot of memories. You've got New Year Day and stuff like that. So, and it's the start of a new year, you know. So I want to be able to store all my memories. So now I've reinforced that. And I want to put something else down there. So I just sort of judge it. So I'm going to fold that down because I'm going to make a different, I'm confusing myself. I normally do this, but not off camera. Not on camera. That might need trimming, but doesn't matter. I'm confusing myself. So, we're going to tear some of this away. Do I want it on there? No. So one side's going to have the piano paper as the lid, the flap. So I fold it first. I don't do any trimming yet. And I like it, look, because it's already looking good for you. So I'm going to attach some glue to the back. I'm going to see what length it is. I'm going to keep all that, because I'll probably sew it. Maybe. And this is fairly strong. So we've got to make sure it's centered. I'm all hands now, look at that. Oh, it's not really. Need a dozen hands, but I'm not getting a dozen hands. I just want it centered. So, whoops. Whoops. About like so. There. Then that fold is in. So let's not confuse ourselves. I'm going to need the cutter for this. I'm going to need the cutter. Because I want to cut correctly. And on one side, I'm going to snip a bit more than just a little bit, because my tracing paper is shorter, or glassine, whatever it is. So that's one side cut. So we're just making the flat, because we want a baggy envelope. We want it sewn into the signature, because it looks good, guys. I've done this before, but because I'm doing it on camera, it's a little bit daunting for me. So that's that one. But we want to cut. So let's see. So I want that like so. So that will be covered. We're going to do that way. And I'm going to cut that as well. Because sometimes it can be a bit daunting when you're, when you're doing things. Okay, so I want to find something pretty to put on the edges. Oh, I know. No, it's not long enough. So I've got to make sure I got the right way. I should have did that there too. But anyway, I didn't. And I'm going to put the glue down first for this side. Oh, I don't know. I always stress it out sometimes for nothing. Because I want to sew it. Because I like the baggy end. I like a big, flappy envelope. Oh, no. It wasn't straight. So we do it again. Oh, the paper's not straight. That's what's wrong. It doesn't matter. We're going to decorate. We're going to decorate. So it won't matter. Why isn't it looking straight? Something's not right, guys. I think I cut too much paper. that goes like so. So I don't confuse you. I think that's why I'm getting confused. I've cut too much of this and I'm really upset. So what I'm thinking, we'll do this. We'll do this. And we've extended it. Oh my golly. And I'm doubling it up and gluing it down. Oh gosh, luckily us junk journalists know how to accommodate things, you know what I mean? Like, we learn. We've still got to make a flap for this side too. And it's deciding what I want for a flap. Oops. I'll use the scissors. And that won't show. Let me do this. And that goes like so. Tracing paper can be a real pain to work with, I tell you. But anyway, it'll work. And I glue that flappy down. And believe me, it works out in the end. And now we've got to extend this. This is Florentine paper and I love it. But should I be using Florentine for a flap? I'll just see what I've got. I don't want to make my journal huge, guys, but I do want a little bit of character to it. So we're going to extend this. Oh, I'm confusing myself, I tell you. I'm not using the Florentine. Because I'm sewing, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to make this flat. I had this beautiful calendar. Do you think I could find it? No. Because I needed it? No, I couldn't. So we're going to tear that there. And I need the cut off for that. Okay, where's the cut? Just there. Oh. There you go. And I want to make a flap. So I'm going to bring those two together. It's a bit of colour, but it doesn't worry me. And then I'm going to put them down too. It's probably an easy way of doing this, but this is how I do it, you know, and I like it. And I need the cutter again, because what I do with that, I get rid of that pointy bit, because believe you me, it starts wearing away after a while if you leave it pointy. And I'm going to do it like so. There. Now, what a muck-up, eh? I wanted that one to go from there, and that one needs to have, hang on a minute, that one goes there. And then this one, the flat will be like so. So that one starts there, that one starts there. I'm not real happy with that, but anyway, it will work out. I want to put a dash of colour there. So what I'm going to do, before I sew, I might as well decorate it a bit, because I want my envelope decorated a bit. And I want it to be the torn look. So, I don't know. So I'll keep it to there. Oh, Genie. Because I haven't got much time, so it's sort of a rush job to do everything these days. I've done 2 trips to where we're moving to, and I'm pretty tired. I really am. I'm actually going to do away with that colour, the other one. So I'm going to put that up here. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't blend in for me. You know, it doesn't do my eye. No, it doesn't affect me. So, I did that one. I want it right up the edge. That's better. Okay. Okie doke. So that one's going to work from the top. So I'm going to go and sew all around this, and then I'll glue the sides down and sew around it. I'll be back. I'll pause you. Okay, guys, back. There it is. There's our envelope. So what I'm going to do, so it doesn't tear and get in my road, I'm going to put some clips in it, because we will try and make some closures, because I don't want to wreck this piano paper. So I need to collage on the underside later, because I am still going to do other works besides the prompts to this journal. So that will stop it from flapping. Now, the pages we've picked so far are that, and there's 6 in here. So I want more. That paper. I want that. And we'll source the stuff I've got down here. Oh, I've got stacks. Just have a look at it. I've got over 100-year-old paper, but I don't think I want that. But I want that one. I want maybe a map page. And we might cut that down. Maybe a music page. I'm going to have a bit more pages than I actually need for this signature, because it's only 30 days in the month. But who cares, right? I love that, because I won't touch that. I might just put a nice print on this, you know what I mean? I won't necessarily do a page layout, because the page is gorgeous. So why would you? This is over 100 years old. It's beautiful, and I want it in my journal. I love beautiful paper, and I love adding stuff, you know, to my journal. I've got lots of old, Here's that fabric paper. So we're going to add a sheet of that. I love it. What else? What else did I see that might be nice? Like, I keep a source of papers all separate from, oh, leave that separate, like that there. So I've got baggies, I've got lots of things ready for the, oh, a bit black and white would be nice. That'll come in handy. And maybe, this baggie. I like having lots of stuff to tuck things in. And later I will trim that down, but I'm not doing it yet. I think that's it. I think I want to use that for a pocket or a page. I'm not sure. I might use it as a page, actually. Might use it as a page. It's a lot of vintage paper here that I don't want to necessarily use. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this. I just think that page is gorgeous. I'm going to get the price off it. Paid $2 at the op shop, but I liked it. I liked it. It just looks good. Okay, so let's get some order into these pages and we'll see how it looks and then we'll sew it in. I love my envelope and I really wanted a double envelope. Like I said, to store bits and pieces of ephemera. I don't know where I actually want it, but wherever I put it, it needs to be in between strong pages. Okay, where's the start of the signature? So there's 6 pages already sewn up because I like them. I've got a bit of scrapbooking paper, I've got wallpaper. So I'm thinking we'll put the envelope in between a book page. What am I doing? A book page and scrapbooking paper, first of all. Then we're going to get this, I love this, in there, like so. Or maybe put the fabric page there. And my ledger, like so. We might add a couple more pages yet. We'll just see how many pages we have when we do this. And I'll just go through the book. And normally, the rule of thumb is that when you put down pages, small to large. So if I was to put this down here, which might be the go, small to large. And I really love that, so we're going to use that. I love smaller pages in my journals, guys. I like using antique, vintage, all sorts. And I'm going to put that there. And we want the map. Now, the map needs to be cut down. And we want a baggie. And that needs to be cut down. So what we'll do, we'll just trim them down quickly. Now, normally I would have collaged on this first, but it doesn't matter. It's a straw paper bag. I found these in the op shop. I've never seen them before. Now we want to trim down the map. And I'm just going to use the ruler. I should have made a pocket out of that, but it doesn't matter. I didn't. You know, a fold up. And we might do that with something. We'll have a look. We will have a look. Because I like having something that's got a fold up in it. And that none of these pages have, I don't think. Oh, yeah, there is. There's one there. Because I like having a pocket. And I like to think that my pages are flowing all the way through. You know what I mean? Like they flow. So we'll count and see. Oh, just make sure. Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I like a little bit extra. So I'm going to put, this baggie down. Because like I said, I want to do things to this journal even after the challenge is over. Because remember, it's around Christmas time, January, around New Year's time, and you've got lots of stuff you want to basically add. I'm not going to put that there. I might put that there. So rule of thumb is small to large. Do all your sewing, I want these. Do all your sewing before you stitch it in. And I'm going to put this colour just there. You can have it up or down, but I prefer mine to sort of, that's me though. You don't have to do that. And some onion paper. So we've got a bit that needs to be mended, but doesn't matter. And a baggie. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, there's a problem here already. That's 12. Because there's too much sewing where I haven't got sewing in another spot. So I might put that there. So go back to, I've got to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. So that's going to give you 36, 72 pages. And I like to have doubles. Is there anything else I want to add before I close my book? Oh yeah, I want to add this one. And that one. Isn't that nice? I want some delicious paper. And that one. So we're going to end up with 78, 80 pages, I think. That's our signature. And it's a good signature. It's a good size. And it might get chunky, but you know what? I like chunky. So if you like chunky, go ahead and do chunky. That's what my suggestion is. There's our cover. And then we'll come on and we're going to make pockets for this, or before we start Junk Journal January. There's my signature. Now, because I've packed some of the stuff, I haven't got. Now, I'm just going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And I'm going to, I'll put that in. Don't make big holes. Get yourself a small L. A small one, not those thick ones. You know, I've seen some really thick, chunky ones. You don't need them. Magically, I've already got, see, so I just go like that and then make the other hole. And then it stays even. I don't clip them. Oh, I'm just so used to doing, just what you don't prick yourself. I'll just take it out now and press on. Oh, get a thinner owl. You don't need thick, because what will happen is you're got big holes showing in your journals. And I've seen this time and time again. I don't like it. It's not neat. Oh, I didn't do that. Hang on, that didn't go in correctly. Whoops. I mucked up my signature. I mucked it up. If you have problems, just feed it in. That's what I do. That one's fed in. And that one's not. So just feed it in there. Okay. So we're going to feed it in. And I'm only using embroidery thread, guys. I don't bother with the wax stuff. I'll tell you why. For me, the one they make in Australia seems to be awfully slippery. You know what I mean? And half the time when I've used it, I've left the thread inside a signature and then it's all loose. So I find the embroidery thread's better for me. I'm not telling you what to use. I'm just making a suggestion. I'm also making a suggestion you don't make big holes in your signatures because it doesn't look nice. Righto. So that's in. And then we'll just do the other hole. Now I'm going to leave these long because I want to do some bead work in my signature. And I'm going to make sure that's even before we put the next hole in. This is how I do it. Doesn't mean it's the easy way or wrong way. It's just I don't like big holes. That's the only difference between that's the only difference between myself and maybe somebody else. I don't know. I've just seen some big hole stuff and I don't like it. So I just leave it in there for a couple of seconds. Let it, because sometimes when you're using this type of collage paper, it does actually seal quick the collage because of using mixed medium. So there's right, now it's ready to go into the next one. Don't have to put any more holes in because it's 3. Look, sometimes I've used 5 in a one signature, but I think I prefer 3.